दुनिया भर में कई सारे बच्चे हड्डी और जोड़ों के दर्द की समस्या से जूझते हैं। माता पिता को इसे इग्नोर नहीं करना चाहिए। जॉइंट पेन के कई सारे रीजन हो सकते हैं। बोन फ्रैक्चर, मिसिंग इंजरी या फिर जुवेनाइल अर्थराइटिस। चाइल्डहुड ओबेसिटी बचपन और बाद के जीवन में होने वाली हड्डी और जोड़ों की समस्या का बहुत बड़ा कारण होता है। चाइल्डहुड ओबेसिटी और भी दूसरी बीमारियों को जन्म देता है, जैसे डायबिटीज और हार्ट डिजीजेस। डब्ल्यूएचओ के अनुसार वर्ल्ड वाइड 2015 तक 47 मिलियन बच्चे डिलेड बोन डेवलपमेंट से पीड़ित थे। ये नंबर 2030 तक 75 मिलियन और 2050 तक 132 मिलियन बढ़ने की आशंका है। भारत में तकरीबन 4 मिलियन बच्चे बोन डेवलपमेंट इश्यूज से सफर कर रहे हैं। भारत में लगभग 50 मिलियन बच्चों को, स्पेशली लोगों को, ऑस्टियोपोरोसिस है, जिनका टी स्कोर 2.5 या लो बोन मास विद टी स्कोर 1 to 2.5 है। वर्ल्ड पीडियाट्रिक बोन एंड जॉइंट डे सालाना 19 अक्टूबर को सेलिब्रेट होता है। यह दिन चाइल्डहुड ओबेसिटी, बच्चों की अर्ली स्क्रीनिंग, बोन रिलेटेड डिजीजेस के प्रिवेंशन पर जोर देता है। स्ट्रेचिंग एंड स्टेइंग एक्टिव आपके बोन्स और जॉइंट्स को स्ट्रांग बने रहने में मदद करता है। मेडी सर्कल में हम वर्ल्ड पीडियाट्रिक बोन एंड जॉइंट डे सीरीज का आयोजन कर रहे हैं टू ड्रॉ अवेयरनेस ऑन द सिम्टम्स एंड ट्रीटमेंट्स अवेलेबल फॉर डिलेड बोन डेवलपमेंटल इश्यूज एंड डिजीजेस। हेलो, नमस्कार, मैं हूं अपराजिता मेहरा और आज इस पहल में हम बात करने जा रहे हैं डॉक्टर चिंतन दोषी जी से। डॉक्टर चिंतन दोषी मुंबई में एक ऑर्थोपेडिक सर्जन है, जिन्होंने सिंगापुर और यूएसए जैसे देशों में नेशनली और इंटरनेशनल लेवल पर ट्रेनिंग प्राप्त की है। He is a specialist consultant at Hiranandani, Surya, Cloud9 and other major hospitals all across Mumbai. He has a super specialization in pediatric and adolescent orthopedics. His special interests are in pediatric and adolescent bone disorders, pediatric trauma, bone deformities, sports injuries, and bone tumors. He is also an associate professor of orthopedics at Rajawari Hospital, Mumbai. Welcome to MediCircle, Dr. Chintan Doshi. We are happy and privileged to have you here with us today. How are you, sir?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very good. Thank you very much.
All right, so quickly moving on to our first question. मेरा पहला प्रश्न आपसे है कि क्या बच्चों को एथराइटिस हो सकती है?
Yes, very likely. Like how adults go through arthritis in a different way. जैसे बड़ों में जैसे degenerative arthritis होती है, जो wear and tear of joints की वजह से होती है, rheumatoid arthritis होती है, same उसी तरह से बच्चों में भी different types की arthritis होती है. These are not the so the kids usually, especially the joints which are the bigger joints like knee joints and elbow joints and all other joints, but these arthritis in children are in various age groups, and these have different outcomes. Now the age group from 8 to 14 years, which is called as a juvenile age group, in this age group they have what is called as a juvenile arthritis, also known as idiopathic or idiopathic arthritis.
जी,
These could be juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, as it was previously known, and it could involve one joint, which is monoarticular, or it could involve multiple joints, which is polyarticular rheumatoid arthritis in juvenile age group. Now, arthritis per se means affection of joint, which means it is inflammation and involvement of joint. What we call as septic arthritis is something which occurs in very young age, even in a newborn or maybe in the first few years of life. This is what is called as a infective arthritis. Now, these occur because these kids who are newly born don't have enough immunity to the bacteria in the environment. And then when these bacteria reach the joint, they cause what is called as an infection of the joint. And then these need immediate attention and immediate redressal of their infection inside the joint, because if this is done at the right time, it would have a good outcome. And if
Alright.
they are not being treated at the right time in an early stage, then it could have a disastrous outcome in the adulthood. So these are the different types of arthritis which occur in children. They have to be properly diagnosed and then treated accordingly at different age groups.
डॉक्टर, ये डिलेड डेवलपमेंटल इश्यूज होते क्या हैं और एक बच्चे में अगर ऐसा होता है तो इससे कैसे निपटते हैं? कुछ इसके बारे में बताइए।
So delayed development, basically what is a development? As soon as the child is born, the child goes through a series of milestones as the child is growing, and these milestones are divided into different types. ये अलग-अलग type के milestones होते हैं. जैसे gross motor milestones are the milestones which we see very effectively in the child. So
जी।
like head holding, गर्दन संभालना, balance संभालना, then crawling, turning over, then sitting, बैठना support or without support से,
जी, जी।
खड़ा होना with support, without support, walking, standing, and you know, eventually climbing stairs and are participating in sports activities. Now these milestones have particular. So when we call it as a delayed development or a delayed milestone is when these milestones, when they are not falling in the normal range or they are beyond a certain age, is when we call it a delayed development. There could be multiple causes of these delayed development. For an example, a child, let's call एक माइलस्टोन पकड़ते हैं जैसे चलना. नॉर्मली हम समझते हैं कि पहले बर्थडे पे बच्चा चलना चाहिए या पहले बर्थडे के 1-2 महीने आगे पीछे.
जी, बिल्कुल।
नाउ अगर ये बच्चा 2 साल सेकंड बर्थडे तक नहीं चलता है, देन इट इज अ ग्रॉसली डिलेड वॉकिंग माइलस्टोन. नाउ व्हाई इज दिस हैपनिंग? ये क्यों हो रहा है एंड व्हाई इज देयर अ डिले? दैट नीड्स टू बी आइडेंटिफाइड. नाउ देयर आर मल्टीपल कॉजेस ऑफ दिस डिलेड माइलस्टोन्स or delayed development. One, either a child was a premature child, which could have had some effect on his brain or decreased oxygen supply, and the brain was immature, and that is why it is taking time for the child to adapt to the surroundings. Second, it could be something in the childhood which has again affected oxygen supply to the brain, or the movement of the muscles and development of the bones, in which these milestones again get delayed. जैसे अगर कोई deficiency है, bones are weak, they are not able to take the balance, they are not able to support, then वो बच्चा देरी से चलेगा या देरी से support कर पाएगा.
जी, जी।
So it is very important to identify the cause of a delayed milestone, to evaluate the child properly, and then get the child to get a better, healthy and safer future.
फैंटास्टिक, वेरी वेल एक्सप्लेन देयर डॉक्टर, थैंक यू सो मच। डॉक्टर, हमारी ऑडियंस में मैक्सिमम पेरेंट्स बिल्कुल इस वक्त बेताब हो रहे होंगे जिस बात को जानने के लिए। मैं उस प्रश्न पर आ जाती हूँ कि अब हमें प्रॉब्लम्स के बारे में पता है, तो बोन और जॉइंट डेवलपमेंट के लिए बच्चों के लिए क्या किसी प्रकार की खास डाइट होती है? कोई ऐसी चीज है जिसपे हमें ज्यादा फोकस करना चाहिए?
So a very important question that you have asked regarding diet, which is important for bone and joint development for kids. अभी बच्चों को जब भी when they are growing, okay, it's a growing skeleton, it needs a lot of importance. जैसे बच्चे grow as they are growing in height, weight and everything, it is very important to give them a good balanced diet. A balanced diet should include, specifically for bone and joint development, should include a lot of milk and milk products. I've seen recently very many kids who are not having good intake of milk and milk products usually come with complaints of knee pain or heel pain or some other problems. So I would advise that yes, milk and milk products are very important because they contain good amount of calcium, natural calcium, which actually is very healthy for kids. If they are unable to have milk for some odd reason, that they have some allergy or something, it is important that we give another source in terms of ragi or nachni or something, which is also a good source of calcium. Along with that, as the child is growing, it needs a lot of proteins. The muscles are growing, the bone is growing, it is developing, it is it's building block of the body. It is important that we give good protein protein-rich diet, along with good green leafy vegetables and fruits. And so it has to be a wholesome, mineral-rich diet. And along with it, it is important also for the kids that they are active. Okay, just giving diet does not help, you know, uh, make bones strong or avoid joint pains or anything. But yes, the activity, stretching, strengthening, participating in regular sports is very important for their bone and joint development. The muscle tone and everything improves as they do a lot of activities. Recently, because of COVID lockdown and all these situations that we are facing, we have seen a lot of kids who have been inactive for a long period of time, maybe for 2 months, 3 months, or probably over a year when this lockdown was in place. That a lot of them come with some deformity or weakness of the muscle because they have not been active. They have been on their couches looking at TV or playing on the mobile and everything. But those kids who were active during this period, usually I've not seen them come with some problems of these bones and joints. So yes, it is very important, along with a good diet, a good activity for the kids, bones and muscles and joints, how to improve child as they are growing. I've seen a lot of pair approach. The whole point with this team of Medic Circle, it is that we want to create, so as if they have someone in their family or in their neighborhood who is suffering from these bone and joint problems or deformities, they see something, it is important that they approach a right person and they go through a right uh, protocol of how to get it treated. So this is the whole point of us discussing on these topics. I hope it
Absolutely,
makes sense.
absolutely, doctor. And मेरा जो अंतिम प्रश्न है वो है कि कौन से ऐसे फूड प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो बच्चों को विटामिन डी सप्लीमेंटेशन के लिए दिए जा सकते हैं, इसके बारे में भी आप जाते आते बता दें हमें.
Right. So antim prashna hai, but it's a googly question because naturally there is no food product which has vitamin D in it. So
जी.
vitamin D, the sole source of vitamin D is sunlight. It is a vitamin which is produced inside our own body. It is not something which we need to intake. So vitamin D is produced inside our own body when the sunlight falls on our skin. Under the skin, it gets synthesized, it gets converted to a product, which again goes to the kidney, it gets converted to another product, and it becomes vitamin D3. So this is vitamin which is our own body which produces it. Yes, there are products which help in this process, but there is no natural source of vitamin D. So
Okay.
a natural source is the
Sunlight.
child should have 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight exposure. Maybe it's not always necessary that you wake up the child early, that you have to sit in sun, come on 7 to 8 you get up. That is not important. It is, yes, morning sun is good. I would not say it is not good, but yes, it is good because it does not cause tan, it does not cause other skin problems.
जी.
But yes, if that is not problem, throughout the day, even if during the day, if you can allow the child to sit for 15-20 minutes, that should be good enough. But yeah, if there is vitamin D deficiency, which I think most of us have it, even if you take a general population, you and me, almost if you take 10 of us, normal population without any deformity or any problems, out of 10, if you do vitamin D blood test, 6 to 7 of us will have something which is a lower level. So it is not that that is a problem, but yes, if the child is growing, he needs vitamin D and sunlight exposure. You can allow child to cycle in the compound when during the day. That also is enough, but some sunlight exposure is very good.
Okay.
So yeah, so there is no actually in vitamin D intake or a food product that you can intake for vitamin D, but it's a natural source.
All right, thank you so much. That was really wonderful. बहुत ही ज़्यादा informative जानकारी आपने सब दी है, especially खाने को लेकर के जो आपने इतना detailed answer दिया है, तो I'm sure इससे बहुत सारे parents benefit करने वाले हैं. Thank you so much for coming on our show. and giving your valuable time and such amazing insights. I thank you on behalf of MediCircle. It was really a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Namaskar.